Peace and love, beautiful people. Happy October 2022. Happy birthday, Libra, and happy birthday, Scorpio, at the end of this month. I have been feeling like this for the last few days, but I just really wanted to do this October reading for all of the zodiac signs. So I want to say excuse the hotel pillows, but they don't want to be excused. I have no shame, and they have no qualms with being featured in this reading. So I just hope that this also invites you to be cozy and comfortable in your fall attire ambiance. If you're a pumpkin kind of person, then put on your pumpkin candle, pumpkin incense. If that just tickles your fancy, it does not tickle mine, but that is okay. Do what resonates with you. Get comfortable. Make sure you have some water, something hydrating, something that is affirming, your lighting, everything, your environment. Ideally something peaceful and with minimal disturbance. We're going to start by doing some deep breathing, and then I'm going to mention a few different cosmic or spiritual events that will be taking place this October, and then I will get to your individual zodiac sign readings. So get nice and comfortable. Again, if you're listening to this in your car, don't close your eyes and do the breathing. I mean, you can still be mindful of your breathing, and you can still be mindful of your thoughts and being present. But wherever you are, laying on your bed, sitting on your bed, at your desk, on a curb, wherever you are, just get really comfortable and take this moment to relax and be very present. And I want you to, if you would join me, you can close your eyes to help you center. But if you'd like to keep them open, do it. It resonates with you, okay? As you are in this moment, be mindful of the parts of your body that are tight, that are holding tension, that are holding stress, that are holding angst, busy activity and movement. And without judgment, just awareness, just acknowledgement, send a breath into those places. As you inhale, new energy, new breath, assuring, affirming breath into those places that are tight and tense. Exhale and release the old air. Exhale and release the old storylines. Exhale and release any old, stuck, stale interactions and encounters and work. Continue the cycle. Inhale, filling up your belly like a warm balloon, as big as you want to make it. It won't pop. As big as you want to make it. Fill up your belly with affirming, warm, cozy, safe, secure thoughts, visions, ideas, or just nothing at all, just air. Fill up your belly in your inhale. Whenever you're ready to exhale, soften your jaw, your brow bones, your tongue, your cheeks, your fingers, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your feet, your shins, your thighs, your calves, your wrists, your elbows. I just felt that I was holding tightness in my shoulders. Soften your shoulders, your stomachs, your backs. Just be present. Continue this cycle as long as you would like. This will be our last collective inhale. Take a deep inhale, even if you would like to set this intention now for your October. Go ahead and do it on this breath. And then exhale when you're ready to, releasing the outcome. Ready, inhale. Whew. Okay. All right, y'all. So, congratulations. We made it out of the eye of the storm that is Mercury retrograde. It officially ended October 1st. We are still in the, the post effects. So there might be some residuals, some little sprinkles, some spatterings of encounters and engagements. There might be some residual encounters and engagements that you have with retrograde-ish type things. For me, it was pulling out my laptop when I arrived at my destination about an hour ago, like 45 minutes ago, looking at my screen and seeing a glare, and I'm like, is that a crack? I've never had a crack in any laptop I've ever, well, no, maybe I have a long time ago. I don't remember. But it's been a minute since I've had a crack in my laptop. So I'm a little perturbed, and I'm also like, my screen works. I'm able to see everything. We're fine. It's okay. So that's how I've experienced the residuals, and that was just today. Excuse me, we have a full moon in Aries on October 9th. On October 25th, I believe it is, we have I would say a half moon, a new moon in Scorpio. It's a lot of fire energy. I've always felt like Scorpios were the fire energy of the water signs. So it's a lot of intense emotions and sensations coming up in October. And then of course we have Halloween, which is, during that day on October 31st, is considered to be a really high intense energy, and when the veil is at its thinnest. So our relationship and connection to the other side is less thick. There's less of a wall. It's more accessible. So there might be some visitations. There might be some messages that come through. You might be more sensitive and in tune. You might get more ringing in the ears. It's all that good stuff. And then in between, you have October 26th and 28th, where Jupiter's going retrograde and Mars is going retrograde. So yeah, there's some pretty intense energies coming up this month. And I feel like, and this is when I say feel, this is just something that's coming to me in spirit. I feel like this is a big month for a lot of manifestations and a lot of unfolding, which makes sense, especially as we're spiraling out of Mercury retrograde, where things slow down and we're forced to or invited to be present and still and more intentional before acting so quickly. It's like the momentum kicks up and it's go time. So some projects that you started before Mercury retrograde and during, they're starting to unfold a lot quicker. Contracts, agreements, releases, money, just it's starting to unfold. Scholarships, grants, collaborations, health, hydration, having looser ligaments and joints, just movement. It's a lighter energy. So I'd say take advantage of that and just lean into it and trust it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into your individual zodiac readings. Welcome, Scorpio. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I don't want to take the shine away from Libra, October Libras, but happy birthday to the October Scorpios. Y'all deserve love too, because then November comes and it's like, oh, but I'm not a November Scorpio. You said happy birthday to the November ones. Everybody deserves love. All you need is love. All right, y'all. Let's pull a spirit animal card. And I'm gonna pull what I can. I'm gonna do what I can. I don't want to overdo it. It's like I think I said it earlier. I'm just now coming back to myself for the most part. I'm about 70% back. I was quite sick this weekend. So I'm now just coming back to myself. So Woo! That card just flew on out. What card, what spirit animal wants to speak to you this month? That was the prayer. That was the question I just asked. And mine, Spirit Honey, in all of its glory, came on out and said, be generous of spirit. Ooh, she fine. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion spirits, which I mean, it's here too. It's kind of an acronym, but I know Deepak speaks a lot on ego, EGO, edging God out. So that's a play on that. I know y'all can't see the emboldened letters, so I'm gonna start it over with emphasis on that. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Lion spirit knows there is a great savannah before you, and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit and humility and kindness. With humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. Do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity, thinking, who am I to lead? And who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course, you can do all of that you desire. The spark of great spirit lives inside of you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world, giving birth. Lion Spirit knows that great spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for spirit's love and generosity. This is very much sounding like Marianne Williamson's poem. That's my favorite speech or poem. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you are looking for attention and praise. Maybe you were even being generous with the expectation that you would be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectations, and let Lion Spirit remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. Well, the lion had a lot to say, didn't he? All right, let's see what the tarot has to say, and what spirit has to say by way of the tarot. Let's pull one or two cards. I say that, and then the deck's like, that's cute. We're pulling 6. My goal is at least 1 or 2, y'all. What message does Scorpio need to hear? Sun, Moon, Rising. Need to hear, need to know for October 2022. What message does Scorpio need to know? I feel like y'all got the world also. Wow. So Libra just got this card as well. Listen, and I mentioned it before with Mercury going direct. A lot of things are in go mode. A lot of things are being activated. Things that you have been working on at the beginning of the year, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 7 years ago, that may have felt halted during Mercury retrograde, or even had momentum during Mercury retrograde, but are just now having permission to unleash. Y'all are like fire to me. Scorpio is very water, yes, but y'all are like the fire of water. And it feels like when y'all want something, you get it. So, I mean, very fitting with the lion energy, the ego, as far as knowing what you want, easing into it, and co-creating, collaborating with spirit, because that's a fire collaboration right there, especially when you are in the place of allowing, because this world business, like, that means that you are at the success, you are at that place that you are wanting to be, at least in some aspect of your life. Of course, you don't ever really want to be at the ultimate peak of your life, because then what other life is there to live? But the thing that you've really been investing in, especially for some of you specifically, there's been a really big project, a really big thing or breakthrough that is really unfolding in a delicious way for October, or starting in October leading into November. And you will feel like you're sitting on the top of the world, and that it's just, everything is finally laying out. Everything is finally unfolding the way that you desired it to be. Knight of Coins, the things that you laid out, the things that you planted seeds in, the things that you committed to, invested in, were intentional about. You sown and you watered, you will really start to see the fruits of your labor. So if it has felt delayed no more. Let's pull one more. What else? One or two more, because I want to do a little game that I did with Libra with you guys as well. Is this another Seven of Coins? I knew this was going to come out, because as I was talking about the Knight of Coins, I was thinking of the Seven of Coins, which is a pretty similar card in the sense that the Seven of Coins is like acknowledging which seeds you've planted that needed more sunlight, needed more water, needed to be moved, adjusted, placed, and then also seeing the ones that you did plant that are doing just fine, and continuing to maintain them. So yeah, for many of you, Scorpio, this month of October is financially abundant, is abundant in resources, is abundant in the things of this physical realm, the sense of security, homes. Like, I just heard the word lack. So if you've been living in a space of deprivation and lack, October is really taking root for you, which is great for you, Scorpios, water signs, because y'all can tend to live like in the deep depths of the ocean emotionally. So it's nice for you to be rooted on earth for a minute and to see the fruits of your labor come to fruition in a way that you invested. So congratulations. This is a great way to usher in your Scorpio season. All right, let's pull one more card. Ask a question. As I told Libra, because time is a construct. Ask a question or state something that you are wanting clarity or guidance on. Let's see what message or response or answer comes to you. Okay. It's so interesting. I just had a flash of there's two doors, two shallow doors. There's also like a third one there. They were hollow, and there's a brown wooden border. And so that came almost right as I closed my eyes. So for somebody, it might be that you're trying to make a decision between 2 or 3 different options that you have, whether it's moving, or if it's relationships, if it's ideas, whatever it is. But I wanted to acknowledge you in that. It is. It's like it's two doors. It's hard for me to describe, but then there's this third one. So like these two open up like this. And then there's a third door right here. It's like hinged onto this door. And it opens in a similar way, but it's hard to describe. So I feel like some of you are attached to what the outcome is going to be. And maybe you think that you have to choose just one, and maybe you don't. Or maybe this third one is just kind of holding on and flapping and really isn't the best option at all. So let that be an answer for whoever that was an answer for. See, another coins. Ballin'. October is the month of abundance for you, of prosperity. If this was in regards to a loving relationship, there's abundance. You get to create the relationship dynamic that you want. If you're wondering whether to go back to somebody, whether to engage with somebody, is it coming from a place of abundance? Does it feel like a loving and abundant relationship dynamic? Because you have a month of growth and maturity and like at the top of your game type energy. So will that relationship match your dope? Will it match your fly? Because this is where you're at. So only you can answer that question. If this is a relationship based question, will you get engaged? Will you get married? Sure. Abundantly. Anything that looks like abundance to you. If it doesn't feel like an abundant dynamic, then go ahead and let it go. Because that's what you're attracting in this energy. You have 3 cards with abundance in it. Plus you have the support of this here lion spirit that is telling you to give and to receive. If you have been concerned, well, like, I ain't got nothing to give. You've got plenty to give. Even if it's in your wisdom and insight and knowledge and your skill set, you are abundant in this month of October. If you have felt depleted, you are being replenished so that you have plenty to give. Continue to give to yourself. You giving to others is not a replacement for you giving to yourself. Continue to give to yourself. But yeah, just know that you're abundant. Give from the place of abundance, the spirit and the mindset and the inspiration of abundance. If this is career-based, getting a raise, moving on to something that's going to increase your wealth, your income, making investments, like this is a good look for you, Scorpio. All right, we're going to end it here. I was talking about it's going to be short. It's like 15 minutes. It's going to be longer than that with the deep breathing and all that good stuff. I love y'all. If you would like a one-on-one reading, reach out to me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. Follow me on social media. Instagram, Mellow Neptune Waters. Facebook, TikTok, all of social media, Mellow Neptune Waters. Like this video. Comment on this video to let me know you engaged with it. Share this video with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you feel this resonates with. Or just to show somebody like, she got my reading on point. Whatever you want to do. Share this video. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mellow Neptune Waters. Subscribe to this channel. And then turn on your notifications so that each month you see your notifications, knowing that I've done a reading for your particular zodiac sign. So that you can kind of be ahead of the game and know what's coming for the month ahead of you and to be supported in that. All right. If you would like to view my website, if you would like to book a reading just straight out, go to mellowneptunewaters.com. There's a whole breakdown of how to book, what my services are, all that good stuff. But always feel free to reach out to me via email. Again, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. If you would like to send a love offering, I am receptive to that. CashApp $MarshaMellow88, Venmo @MarshaMellow88, also in the description below if you need to know how to spell it. I absolutely love you guys, and stay dope and stay afloat.